All right.
All
Here
right.
we are.
Can we get a little tunage there, Shady Kyle?
We're here on Anarchy.
A little background music.
L.E.S.
You listen
This week's installment.
LRS.FM.
Oh,
That's where you're at.
there we are.
Dubstep is what you're hearing. Some kind of electronic.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we got the goods.
We're here with your host, Brent Wellington Barker III.
This is DJ Willie Woo Styx.
And, of course, we're joined by DJ Shady Kyle on the ones and the twos.
Yeah.
And we're here already with one of our guests, Matt Alspaugh, who we moved to New York City with. What up, Matt?
What's going on, guys? Hello.
We have been really excited to have Matt on because
I am equally excited to be here.
all right, and he has the ability to bring with him some big stars.
Big. I mean, we're talking star power here. We're talking
Yeah.
A-list.
When Matt
Fucking-
comes, he always brings some A-list celebrities on the show with him.
Mostly from Beyond the Dead. 'Cause
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
bring the ones who are alive, you know?
Yeah, they're easy
anyone
to
can
get.
do that.
Yeah. Well, I
This
mean,
is VIP.
Well, I mean, who did you guys want tonight? Did you want anybody particularly, or is there
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
you're looking
Well,
for?
I mean, I heard Brando was coming.
Yeah, Marlon. Oh boy.
Well-
yeah, he is on the way.
He's on the way.
Long story short, he is on the way.
All right, all right.
But Marlon is like his reputation goes. He's pretty tough to get to commit to engagement.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't know
heard
what he's
that.
going to do.
I've heard that.
I told him, I said, Marlon, I think they'd like you to talk about the Super Bowl. You
Well,
know, you got
yeah.
Giants, you got Patriots. What do you think? And you know, I don't want to get too much into Marlon's thing, but it'll be interesting.
Well, there was an interview a couple years ago that I saw with Marlon Brando about giving out some fantasy football advice.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to hear what his thoughts are going to be on the Super Bowl
For
this
a
year.
guy
Yeah.
whose like
He was
entire
well
life was
informed.
in the arts, it's amazing how much sports knowledge the man has.
It is.
Yeah,
He's-
it really is.
he
He
paid
knows
attention.
football inside and out,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's gonna grant us some of that knowledge because tomorrow is the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
which today
46.
Today before rehearsal, we do notes before before the play, before we went on tonight.
Tell him what the play is.
History of the World at 21 Clinton Street,
Living
8 p.m.
Theater.
Wednesday through Saturday at the Living Theater. Thursday and Wednesday are Pay What You Can.
Nice.
So we're having notes before the show where, we're talking about how, tomorrow is the Super Bowl. Someone mentioned it. And Tom Walker, who's one of the old members of the company who's been around since the 60s, he chose to point out, which was pretty funny coming from, a guy in his I think Tom's like 60, he was like, well, another thing that Super Bowl means, which I think was a term before they had the game, was, a very, very big bowl of marijuana.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that that's where it came from.
In fact, the guy who came up with the name Super Bowl, I believe, was the guy who used to be the owner of the Chiefs.
Ah.
And, those Chiefs, they know how to pack
Yeah.
a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They do.
I have heard that.
Is that racist? That's not racist, is it?
No.
All right.
No, that's more a comment on Lamar Hunt.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Native
Pothead.
American Chiefs.
I was
No.
going.
packing
No.
peace pipe and
No,
such.
AFC Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sports team. They play the sports.
They
Yeah.
play the
Sports.
foosball.
Yeah.
Foosball needs a Super
All right,
Bowl.
so exciting. Marlon
So
Brando's
we
going
got
to be here
Brando
later,
Yeah.
and he might bring some friends. We'll see. Also, our musical guest, hopefully, fingers crossed, that she's going to show because, she's kind of wild.
She's a little nutty.
She's wild. She's a
been known to have-
badass. She's
she's
like
been known to have a good time.
Pure
you know.
musician.
something of a Janis Joplin of our time in that she is liable to wild out.
That is
and
true.
is also a singer-songwriter extraordinaire.
And you
that's,
wouldn't be surprised if she died of alcohol poisoning.
Oh, man. I would be because she can put him back.
All right. Well, yeah.
All right,
That's-
now
I didn't look at it.
We've given
from
her a
that angle.
fantastic intro.
She's also a decent musician.
She's a she's a great musician. Jess Labus is
Jess.
going to be with us on the show.
Old friend.
Longtime friend. We actually went to high school together.
You did.
Jess and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we both transferred to the high school I went to the same year. So we were both the new kid.
Oh, so you were like, you could have camaraderie in that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's nice.
She just happened
see,
to also be incredibly wild.
See, I didn't know you guys transferred the same year. That makes you guys like, that's a
Right,
legacy.
right. We
That's
have
like-
something of a bond through
That's
that.
like brethren almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you
And
guys
then we
walked
both
in and owned
moved
the
to New
school.
York City.
Yep.
So, we stay in touch. She does her thing. She's good.
Oh, I
We're
hear
gonna
she's
hear from
based
her.
out of Jersey now these days.
She's got some pipes, motherfucker. Pipes. Yeah. And she's good with the little, good with the guitar. Oh, yeah, she is in Jersey. So this
She's
is the
in Jersey.
concern. She's driving here from Jersey.
Well, people
You
drive here
never
from
know.
Jersey every day.
You never know. Traffic update, folks. It's everywhere, and it sucks.
Well, I mean, traffic from Jersey and back is tough. And then when
It
you're
is.
a like rock wild musician battling that traffic on
Right.
your own time, we don't know.
Yeah. She sometimes plays guitar while she drives,
I've
which
seen
is
it.
dangerous.
It's dangerous.
But
and
she
it's
does
rock.
it.
I've seen it
Yeah.
twice.
Man, oh man.
All right,
But
well,
we're here in the Living Theater, the home of anarchism in the Lower East Side, and we're on ANARCHY.L.E.S.
we are on ANARCHY.L.E.S here on www.lrs.fm.
And I want to talk about, real quick, a good sign for anarchists out there, I think, is the power of the internet, and the way it's dispersing power to individuals away from leaders. And something really cool happened, and I posted about it on Facebook this morning. Komen, the Cancer Foundation, had withdrawn their support of Planned Parenthood. Now, I don't have as strong of a stance as a lot of people do on abortion because I think it's something that politicians use as a distraction from other stuff, but, anyway.
Well, here's my
I'm-
view on abortion: is that I'm not a pregnant chick, so
Yeah, we don't want to. We
I
don't
don't
want to.
have
We're
an
not going
opinion.
into this. We're not having the abortion talk right now.
let's have the abortion.
No,
talk.
we're not. We're not doing that. But what we are going to do is I want to say Komen withdrew their support of Planned Parenthood, and then because of the outcry on the internet that came out when they did this, because Planned Parenthood also gives cancer screenings for free to underprivileged women all over the country, and Komen pulling their support would be, really hypocritical and obviously a political thing. So the outcry of support, they decided they're still going to give money. So that's
All right.
proof right there that the internet is empowering people, and people should,
Check it out. Get out there on the
yeah,
World Wide Web.
use
and
the internet.
see what it's about.
It's good for stuff.
It
and
seems
making
like,
things happen.
I thought it was a fad, but it looks like it's here to stay.
Internet's here to stay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's a pretty safe call. But
Yeah.
we're going to get them back to the
Invest
music.
in the internet.
I'm just
Can
getting
you invest
into
in the fucking-
radio, so the internet is like for me. I think I'm gonna give it a shot now.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I will.
Yeah.
Try it out.
I might get one of these fancy cell phones, too, that I keep hearing about.
Oh, man. I don't know if you're ready.
I
But
don't know.
I know what we are ready for, and it's DJ Shady Kyle. We're going to turn him up. He's going to play some jams for you, and we're going to be back in a little bit on ANARCHY.L.E.S.
This is www.lrs.fm.
I see you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See right through you anyhow.
Just show me how to dance out. May not want to get done so I post it kind of like a player do. But if you come to the truth, then I might show you girls that feel too. Yeah, I think you a superstar with an ass like that. You gotta before you make it big. There's just one thing I gotta know. How low can you go? 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 How low can you go?
Yo, what's up? This is Shady Kyle. That was, first track was Zed's Dead. The second track you heard there was Reality Harshness Defender by Tipper.
Word.
And the song that's banging right now is a live set from the Yodo's 2011 Summer Bloom Festival.
You've been to see them?
Yodo many times. They're actually my first electronic love.
Yeah.
Who I found to the scene.
I thought you said.
Whoever doesn't know, they're actually the drummers from the String Cheese incident, and it's their side project.
Oh, right.
So
Wait.
they're really heady, really awesome dudes. Jason
Who's
Hahn
Conspirator?
Conspirator is the side project of the Disco Biscuits.
Oh, okay.
A lot of these jam bands got side electronic projects.
I know. I like that. That's cool how they're doing that.
Did you meet the first drummer of the Disco Biscuits?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go in the artist entrance of Camp Bisco because,
We were with Bang On NYC. Check them out. They're dope.
yeah, we were with Bang On NYC and they had a van at Bisco. So while we were going in like the back entrance way, the fucking original drummer from the Disco Biscuits was also showing up right then, and we met him. And at first they were acting like he had to wait in line, and then he like told them who he was, and they like started scrambling around, and they got him a pass really quick. And they were like, "Sorry, we're so sorry," because they started Camp Bisco, so
Right.
it was like that's not who you want to
I
be.
think that's where the
Mr.
name
Bugsley,
comes
that
from.
guy I work for, he also is a big put together of Bisco. He made the jungle stage, the silent disco. He put that all together.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Very dope.
Yeah, we're hoping to work with Bugsley on the show a little.
He'll
maybe,
he hopefully get some artists here and we'll spin some live DJ for our show.
Yeah.
Have a
right
dance
on.
party in the theater. That'd be great.
That
Hell
would
yeah.
be dope as fuck.
Yep. And yeah, Mr. Bugsley presents. Check him out.
Eno just walked in the room.
Bugsley.com.
Oh, word. Eno. What up? Eno just brought us
Dutchies.
Dutchies.
Is it
Yeah, we'll fade her out. All right. Thank you.
Oh,
Eno.
check. I'm gonna roll a blunt.
Alright.
Shady Kyle.
That's how it's gonna go.
I went from food to blunt. That happens.
Food
All
to
right.
blunt to,
All right, fading out.
All right.
well,
Now, we have a very special guest who just walked into the studio.
did we finally get him here?
Oh, man.
Yeah, guys, I just got him. Marlon's just gonna go to the bathroom. He's gonna be out in a minute, but I think he's in a good mood.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
But
we
we've
need him in a
gotten
good
word
mood.
that Marlon Brando is in the studio.
Yes, sir.
He's going to join us in a minute.
Yeah, he's pretty pumped.
He's pumped.
Yeah, no,
Well, I'm
he's
pumped,
pumped
man.
because
Yeah.
not many people ask him to talk about sports. It's
Yeah.
Marlon's passion. Is
That's
really
why
sports.
it's the
really-
only
it
thing
was
he'll come
sports.
out and do anymore is
That's
is,
why he was just like, I will do ANARCHY.L.E.S. because
That's-
they want to talk about sports, not art. sports.
Yeah. Right.
Guys, I
'Cause
think
that's what we talk
he's-
about here.
I think he's getting ready, so I'll just pass
Oh
over
my
him and
God.
then let you guys just get ready for him. Here
Oh
he
my
comes.
God.
What are we?
Marlon,
I'm excited.
it's an
I'll look it
honor.
up.
It's an honor.
Do I talk into this? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how are you? So
We're
good to see
we're
you.
great.
I'm
We're
doing
great.
great,
We're honored to
man.
have you.
Honestly, I'm a little in shock to see you here sitting in person, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, death is just an idea. It's not really an actual thing. So here I am. But you guys doing good? You got a nice
Yeah.
little
Doing
radio
well.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do radio.
well, what made you decide to do acting instead of radio?
Yeah, you get more ass, you know.
It's yeah.
I mean, I don't
Chase
really
and
have a good
tail.
radio voice. So, you know, people saw me on stage in the 50s and were like, well, you know, he's pretty good. But, you know, radio, it wouldn't work for me back then. It wouldn't. But, you know, here I am now.
Oh, well.
All right.
But,
well, we're glad to have you here.
let's not talk about my radio ambitions as a young man. Let's talk about what you really brought me here for, which was the Super Bowl. Am I wrong?
No, well,
No,
you're
you're
right.
absolutely
We
right.
All
understand
right,
you're a
fire
huge
away.
sports
I'm
fan.
so ready. Question.
All right. So first of all, who have you got in the game tomorrow?
Well, who's in the game?
The Giants
It's-
and the Patriots.
It's the Giants and the Patriots.
The Giants and the Patriots. Ugh. Well, you know, it's you never want to go up against a giant, particularly in
Yeah.
a collision sport like football, because you can't really tackle a giant. I mean, I remember back when I was with Wally Cox in the '60s, and he said, "Marlon, you're gaining weight. You're looking like a giant." And I said, "Well, why don't you try tackling me?" And he couldn't. So I think the Giants will have a good edge in terms of not getting tackled. But then, who's the other team?
The Patriots.
The Patriots, the Boston Patriots. Well,
Yeah. They've
but-
changed their name, but
The
yeah.
New England Patriots now, I think.
well, there's the Patriots. You know, my generation, your generation. Tomato, Patriots. I mean, a Patriot really has a driven ambition and heart, so they won't be stopped when they believe in something. So it could be a long day for the Giants if the Patriots believe they should win.
Yeah. They might be under that impression.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, what happens when an immovable object like a giant goes up against an unstoppable force? Like another giant, but a patriot. This could be a big day for football.
Yeah.
All right, well, all right. So
But
there's been a lot of talk, Marlon, about Ron Gronkowski, the tight end of the Patriots, and his
Yeah.
ankle, and that he might be faking. So what do you think about that?
Well, you know, when it comes to injuries, I mean, most of them are faked. Because, you know, I mean, you know, who really is hurt by an ankle? Like, I remember when I first was on a Godfather, I said to Francis, I don't memorize my lines. And he said, well, Marlon, you kind of have to. You're an actor. And I said, oh, my ankle hurt. So I got out of work that day. 'cause
You
my
faked
ankle
an
hurt.
injury, too.
I
Okay.
faked an injury, and that was actually the scene. Well, a few people don't know this. I was supposed to be in Godfather 2, but I said, you know, I don't want to be in it unless you give me more money, which they wouldn't. So that last scene when they all, like, meet at the dinner table, I faked an ankle injury. So that's
You
why
faked
I
a lot
wasn't
of ankle
actually.
injuries, wow.
Well, you know, I got to be pretty hefty in my late 40s. So it's like if your ankles aren't limber, like if I didn't do yoga, so, you know, my weight would carry my ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
But
do it.
but
That'll
one
do
of
it.
the things I love
But-
about the Super Bowl is that when I think of Super Bowl, I think of like a big bowl of pistachio ice cream. You know, and just to think like what is really America about? Over excess, fat people eating. And I just thought like how great would it be? Like wouldn't it be a lovely world to live in if once a year 80, 100,000 million people all got together and ate out of the same bowl of pistachio ice cream.
That's
quite
a dream.
I mean, Giants and Patriots could come too and eat. You know, I mean, I don't want to exclude them, but
Well, they
I-
might have a game to play that day, but we can save some for them.
Yeah.
what games do they have to play? It's better than the ice cream.
Well, they got to play the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
the Super Bowl. That's
Super
that's
Bowl.
why we're here. Yes, yes. I get a little sidetracked with pistachio ice cream.
Yeah. I think Marlon, you know, if this is the kind of world you want to live in, you should run for president in the upcoming election.
Well, you know, I mean, I'd like to. You know, I mean, you got Barack Obama, who I personally think is, doing a very good job and trying his best. The system is corrupt, which you gentlemen, believe in, and I also believe.
We often talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I used to march with Dr. King in the 50s and 60s, so I've always been very, very for the politics. But, I think I'd have to run as a Republican, but my problem is I'm terrified of elephants. I mean, they're just scary.
That's
they
their mascot.
look weird.
Yeah.
I couldn't have a mascot of an elephant. I mean, one time back in the 70s, Wally Cox said to me, "Marlon, you're getting so fat, you're starting to look like an elephant." And I said, "You take that back!" And he did.
That's good. That's good.
Wally was a sweetheart. I miss him dearly. He's also dead, but he's in a different heaven. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So for the halftime show of the Super Bowl this year, it's Madonna, which I'm not too thrilled about myself. I think she's past her prime. What do you think about that, Mom?
Oh, she's no longer like a virgin. She's like a cougar.
We should do that song, Like a Cougar.
Like a cougar.
I think it'd
Being
be like
touched for the 45th
like a
time.
cougar.
Hey.
Yeah, being touched for the 42nd. I forgot the number. Time. Yeah, 45th. There we go. I like it.
It's good. It could be a hit.
Yeah, I agree. But no, I mean, it's all the pageants. I'm excited about the commercials.
You're excited?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your favorite Super Bowl commercials of the past?
Well, I really, really enjoyed the Doritos commercial from a few years ago with that funny guy from Seinfeld, the fat one with glasses. He did something with Doritos or pretzels. I don't really remember what, but the Doritos look good. No. No.
George.
George. But it was Doritos.
Yeah.
Doritos were the
I know you're a
commercial.
big fan of food, especially.
I love
Especially
food.
Doritos.
I love. I mean,
No, pistachios. I think.
true. I
What's the
pistachio.
Marlon is famous for
On the
loving
seventh
pistachios.
day, God took rest, and then he sat down in his lazy boy recliner, and he just got a handful of pistachios. That's a true story. He told me himself when I got up here, because we both have an affliction or a love, if you will, of pistachios. But yeah, I mean, not many people know this in my later years as a mortal. But, I got to be I guess the best word for it would be fat. I got to be a little fat, and my wife at the time tried getting me to go on a diet, and this is true. So what I do was I create a fake tree in my backyard, and I would have friends go and hide fast food in the tree that I'd leave them money. And every night I'd go out there and get a Big Mac or like some Haagen-Dazs. And, then she was on to the caper, so we had to get another tree.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty creative, Marlon.
Oh, I'm a creative guy, Willis.
Yeah. So also on the subject of the Super Bowl tomorrow, I understand you play fantasy football.
Yes, I do. And I mean, one of the big questions every year with the fantasy, I didn't do good this year because I had thank you. I had Adrian Peterson, who was good, but, you're only as good as your team. And it's like every year everybody always says to me, Marlon, who should I get? Who's the big guy? Like, should I get this running back or this running back? And then I just go back to him and I say, well, it's like you're asking me, should I have Bobby De Niro as my lead actor or should I have little Albert Pacino? You can't go wrong either way,
So yeah, you just.
So what do you think about De Niro and Al Pacino?
Oh, God. Oh, Albert. Well, with Bobby, the thing is about him, boy, does he get angry. And then the thing about Al is he's just a little kooky. So, I mean, my question to you as well is, what do you think about kooky and angry?
Well, I love De Niro when he gets angry.
Well, who doesn't?
The famous scene of smashing the phone booth and Goodfellas, just great.
Yeah.
But then, I love Al Pacino when he gets kooky.
Yeah, well, I mean, the gift about Al is that he's really not a good actor, but people just get the camera on at the right moment. That's really the secret of acting, just kind of being in a position where you're just being caught doing something on film. And that's one reason I love the internet, because everybody's a good actor on the internet. It's like you go to your local McDonald's at 4 a.m. because it's a typical Wednesday night, and you're just getting your Big Mac because you've been smoking with your friends. and or in my case, it's just that time of the day. And you catch somebody doing something very crazy to a cashier, and God bless the world we live in where everyone could record it on their phones. Everybody's a great actor now. So, and God bless technology. But don't God bless, God bless technology.
Okay.
So I think
So any final thoughts of the Super Bowl or?
on the Super Bowl,
Yes, I predict it's going to be a tight game, but in the end, it's going to be between the Giants and the Patriots. The winner will be the referees. Here's a little known fact, gentlemen. A little known fact. There has yet to be a referee in the Super Bowl who lost the game. So I have to go with history.
I
Wow.
didn't know that. That's,
The Giants have lost. The Patriots have lost. The referees always win.
well,
They don't carry the trophy, but they don't lose.
That's how the system works.
it's hard to argue with that logic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, but gentlemen, I think I'm going to go take a bathroom break. I'll see you.
Wow, Marlon, thank
that
you.
was-
Marlon,
that
thanks so
was-
much for guys. Like I said, he's a hard guy
man.
to corral, but you caught him on a good day.
Oh well,
Good.
Not on
Good.
a great day because he was a little in and out of it, but you caught him on a good day.
we
I'm
we
glad.
certainly thank you for bringing him in here. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
depending upon how long his bathroom break is, if you guys need him again, maybe a little later for something, he might
Great.
pop in.
All right.
Yeah. All right, we got pistachios at the ready, so maybe we'll be able to
Marlon
coax
will
him
be
back.
here then. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we'll run out to the store and get some if we need to.
All right, thanks.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Brando was here.
Brando was here
Yeah.
from beyond,
Yeah.
From
One
the
of our
grave.
biggest guests. One of. We've had
One
some
of.
pretty big guests.
but also in actual size, one of our biggest guests.
Yeah.
You
One
know,
of
you
our largest guests.
you think dying, you'd lose some weight because you think of ghosts and spirits is floating around. They got to be pretty light, but
Mm.
looks like he's still holding on to some of that weight.
Mm. I heard that he was supposed to be trimmed down for Apocalypse Now. He was supposed to trim down to, he was supposed to put 15, 20 pounds off. And he showed up on set in
Like
the middle
40
of
pounds
nowhere,
heavier or
like 30 pounds heavier. And so that's why they shot him in the dark. in
Yeah,
every scene.
that's one of the reasons they did all the shadows, because Coppola was just like, Marlon, the fuck, I told you to lose weight, and Marlon was just like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And that's how film goes.
Well, you got to
Yeah.
respect a man who sticks to his principles.
Mm.
And
Mm. Yeah.
oh, the one that's on the dossier. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Marlon about Apocalypse Now if we have him back later in the show.
He loved it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well,
now what?
now what?
We've only got we've got an hour and 20 minutes to fill. Go.
All right, so check it out. This crazy thing happened.
What happened?
Did I tell you about it?
You didn't.
You were there.
I don't think I was.
I think you were.
What?
I don't know. Shady Kyle, what are you doing? You want to do some songs?
We have a director now.
Yeah. Shady Kyle's taking over for Ariel in his absence. Well, he's
As an outsider, I'd say it's a good offer. I'd have to look at it, and
I mean,
say
we
it's
don't
a
have
good
any
offer.
important thing to say
No,
right
we
at
don't.
this
Seeing as we
moment.
don't have anything to do, I'm gonna say
We're gonna go with this.
let's listen
gonna
to
go
some
with this
music
idea.
while we smoke this blunt.
Kyle, what do we got coming up for him?
And we should check on our guest, Jess Labus.
We should check on our
Our guest.
our Jess Labus.
Yeah.
And you're listening to ANARCHY.L.E.S. This is www.lrs.fm.
backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and it's no upside down. Go up. Let's go down. Go. Go up. Let's go down. Go up. Let's go down. Let's go up. Upside, upside, upside down. Down, 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 down. Let's go up. Upside, upside, upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and it's no upside down. Go. Go up. Let's go down. Go up. Let's go down. Go up. Let's go down. Wow. Go up. Let's go down. Down. Let's go down. Go. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and upside down. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and it's no upside down.
We got a relationship, me and my girl. We got a relationship, my girl. We got a relationship, oh, me and my girl. Take a trip from me.
Yeah, I'm on it, baby.
Yo.
What
We're
the
back.
fuck was that?
Willis just. Oh, what did you break?
Give that to Jess.
Oh, okay. It didn't break.
It didn't break.
All right, we're back on Anarchy.
We are
L.E.S.
back on Anarchy.L.E.S.
Okay.
www.lrs.fm.
Yeah, it's on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're there.
I hear you.
We got you.
That's our guest, Jess Labus.
Jess
Okay,
Labus
hi.
in the house.
Say what up.
What's up? I'm Jessica Labus.
Boom. Jess Labus,
Yep.
all up in this bitch.
Yeah, I am.
Word.
And
It's weird here.
What's
yeah.
weird about it?
What's weird?
I came downstairs and everyone's just like smoking pot and giving each other massages. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's.
Yeah.
where
Welcome
am
to the
I?
Living Theater, Jess. That's how we're rocking down here.
Yeah, a lot of that goes on. A lot of massaging.
A lot of massaging.
A lot of pot.
A lot of head bobbing.
Yeah.
A lot of
And
head
saying,
bobbing.
this song is amazing.
That was you saying that.
No, it was
That
not
was.
me
I think
saying
that was you.
That was you said that. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got a bongo.
There's
That
a few,
kind of place.
There's a lot of instruments in here.
That's true.
There's a bike.
Yeah.
There is like
We got a
swords
disco ball.
There's
over
swords.
there.
Yep.
Those
I
are
was
Psy.
talking to this Chris guy about Game of Thrones,
Good show.
which you should. Have you seen
haven't.
it?
Oh, yeah.
It's my new favorite thing in the entire
I haven't
world.
seen it.
And I'm reading the books.
I've
yeah,
seen
I was
them.
just talking about you.
Chris is excited he's being spoken about.
Now I
Chris
go-
is on the radio. Chris is now
Yeah.
famous.
You're famous now.
He will be on the street in 10 seconds ready to sign autographs.
Yep. See Chris outside. Yeah. Game of Thrones, though, is...
Game of Thrones is amazing. Now I
So
go through my
good.
life thinking God's be good and thinking like my mom's a COO, so she's like the hand of the king.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about at all.
You got to see Game of Thrones.
I
It's a
don't
great
got
show.
it.
You have to
No,
see Game
you
of
do.
Thrones. Now I'm
There's
reading
so
the
many
books
shows.
too.
Everybody's like, every time I talk to someone, they're like, you got to see Game of Thrones. You got to see Breaking Bad. You got to see How I Met Your Mother. Like, there's so many shows.
I went through a
gotta
How I
see
Met Your
that.
Mother phase too. I also went through a Homeland
sounds rough.
phase.
Ooh.
Have you seen Homeland?
No, I
love
won't see it on
Homeland's
principle.
Really good. Oh,
Right now?
What's the principle you won't see Homeland? Why?
Because it's about, I don't know, Homeland Security, isn't it?
Yeah, but you haven't seen it to make it like a judgment.
I can. I did.
But it would be an uninformed judgment.
Bob
Therefore,
Marley
would it
wouldn't
be really
approve.
worth anything?
And if Bob Marley doesn't approve, why should you?
How do you
Yeah.
know Bob Marley wouldn't approve?
Because
Homeland is
his first single was "Judge Not Before You Judge Yourself."
Okay, well.
He would not approve of
Boy.
my judgment.
Homeland's good, but it's not. I
And
don't.
I don't
thi-
think
but
he would
it's
have
not as
approved
good
of
as Game
Homeland
of
either.
Thrones. But it's totally different.
What
Oh.
about Battlestar Galactica?
I've
You're on
never seen
Battlestar
that.
Galactica? You're on that?
You should have
Yeah.
a microphone. Can they hear you?
No, they can't. No one can
I was
hear
just
him.
saying, Ed Weathers just got me onto Battlestar, and I'm not a sci-fi guy, and I was
Yeah.
just like, it's like for someone to explain to you the plot, it sounds so stupid, but it gets into politics and what people do when the system breaks down, and it gets into ethics, a social class structure, and it relives so many actual events from human history, and it's amazing.
There's
but then
this-
somebody explains to you what it's about, and you're like, well, the planet Earth is destroyed by robots, but here's the thing, they look like us, and now we're all running around in battleships in space.
Yeah.
And then people hear that and are like, what? But it really is an amazing show, especially with like society. It's crazy.
All right. No,
No,
we'll shout out Battlestar. It's cool.
Battlestar
I'm into
Galactica.
sci-fi.
I like the movie Star Wars.
I don't.
I don't think we need to advertise
No,
Star
I know. I
Wars.
don't.
I think it's relatively successful.
Is it?
Yeah, but
They're
no,
pretty big
give
now.
us a shout. What's your review of Star Wars?
My review of Star Wars
Star Wars is forever ago.
No,
though.
but this is a review. We're reviewing Star Wars now. Thousands of years from now, when they find this tape, they're not going to know that this isn't an up-to-date review.
Yeah,
so
like
you
30
saw
or
Star
40
Wars.
years is pretty irrelevant. Like 1,000 years.
They
from
probably
now.
will be able to like carbon date the tape that they find.
No, this
and
is going to be
know
like hieroglyphics.
that-
It's going to be like Anarchy.L.E.S. People are going to find it someday. It's going to be the only thing that we have that
They're gonna
dates
find
back
that
this
sign
far.
right there.
That's
They're gonna be
good,
like, "Oh
and
my God."
will be like examples
And
of humanity.
Yeah, it's just they're gonna base their society around us, like Bill and Ted.
Yeah, something like that.
That's gonna happen.
Clarence Clemens, what about him?
Clarence Clemens will control your society just like he did in Bill and Ted.
That is true. With nothing but a saxophone.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
That's all. I mean, Bill Clinton got elected because he can play sax and he
And
smoked
he's really
weed.
good looking.
Yeah.
Is Bill Clinton good looking?
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Oh,
Like,
you would.
still?
He is good looking. Obama's good looking too.
No, that's
And then
true.
this Mitt Romney is kind of good looking. I don't agree
Mitt
with
Romney
anything
is
about
good
him, but
He's
What
a
if-
shark. He's
you
a
gotta
shark.
admit he's handsome.
That man's got a head of
He's
hair.
handsome.
Holy fuck.
Which one is Mitt Romney?
I mean, I think they're all bastards.
No,
on
Newt
both
Gingrich
sides.
is the old
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think everyone we've
But
named
just
thus
looks,
far
just
is a
judging on,
bastard.
just judging on looks alone.
But oh yeah, I mean,
Mitt's the most
Newt Gingrich
handsome.
does it for me.
No.
I'm a Gingrich guy. Nah, I'll tell you what. Actually, Ron Paul, he's a cute motherfucking.
Are you still
old
into
man.
Ron Paul?
I'm
Do you
gonna say
do you
Sarah
wanna vote for
Palin.
him?
As
I
far
appreciate
as
that Ron Paul is willing to bring up things that other people.
Okay, but
won't.
how do you feel about his racist newsletter writings? Opinion.
I haven't seen that. Someone told me he sent out some racist shit, and
Yeah.
I'm betting that it's somehow taken out of context because people are always trying to sink Ron Paul, and
all I know about
I don't know.
Ron
I
Paul
need to see it. I
is-
need to see it to have an opinion. But
well, you could see
my
it.
my
You
pre-opinion.
could see it and then
I
have
could,
an
I'll look
opinion.
it up. I will. I'll check it out.
All right.
But my pre-opinion, without having seen it,
Yeah.
is that whatever people are saying is racist about Ron Paul is being somehow taken out of context because he's just too compassionate of a humanitarian. And I've from what I know of him, he is the complete opposite of racist in any way.
Yeah,
But
except you know what I dislike about Ron Paul?
Tell
he
me.
is extremely pro-life.
But this is the thing about that. Ron Paul does not believe in the power of the president to do anything
Right, he wants
about
each
that.
state to have their own.
I thought we weren't
No,
going to
no,
have
no.
the abortion discussion
Well,
on the
come
radio
on.
Yeah,
show.
this keeps coming up today.
Come
Oh,
on,
man.
guys. Let's stay away from this.
No, yeah, we're gonna get canceled.
All I know
don't even
about-
know if it's, I don't think we even can get.
I know Ron
canceled.
Paul wants
I
to
think
legalize
we would have
weed.
to cancel ourselves, and we might. If we say anything too, we might cancel ourselves.
Liberal or...
Yeah,
Hey, man, it's a thing.
we might have to cancel the show.
Sometimes you got to grab a coat hanger.
if
You know,
we
it's
fuck
the
up
way
too bad.
of the world. Huh?
Oh God!
No, we don't want
Oh
that.
Lord!
We don't want that.
How about
All right.
this beer?
Cheers. Yeah.
All right, so Jess,
We want
Yeah.
to talk about you,
we're
Jess.
good. This
Oh,
is
okay.
why you're here. We're here to talk about you and your music.
Yeah.
and Not
Okay.
Ron Paul.
All right. Well,
Well, I mean, we might get into Ron Paul again later
All
because
right.
I didn't finish talking about Ron Paul.
all
You've
right.
never finished talking about
We can
anything
get
you've
into
brought
anything,
up yet.
anything you want.
I haven't finished
anything.
a thought in the history of this show.
No.
All
This
right.
show
Except
should
that
be
one.
called
So begin a
Open-Ended
thought.
Thoughts.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Jess Labus, tell us a little about
Oh,
a little bit
God.
about yourself,
Oh,
what you
that's
play,
tough.
where you play,
Oh my God.
the whole spiel.
Okay. Well, I play, all over town.
All over New York.
Yeah, and sometimes I play not in town too. Wherever they'll have me.
So
Did
are
that.
we talking Jersey, Connecticut, Mass?
Yeah, like all that, and
All right.
mostly at traditional music venues, and yeah.
All right.
And I'm working on my second album right now.
Oh, cool. What's the second one called?
It's gonna be called "People Are Staring,"
People
All
are
right.
staring.
and I'm also working on a musical that goes along
That's
with
something
it.
I've often said to you and been like, Jess, please.
Well, I'll play you.
People
I
Are
have a song
Staring.
called "People Are Staring," and
Was it
it's
inspired by me saying that to you repeatedly?
no, it's not. and I'm writing also a musical to go along with my album.
Cool.
And the musical is about a singer-songwriter who is also a prostitute secretly.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds hot.
That's,
and it's called People Are Staring, but it's not done
It's
yet.
a good title.
And the
It is.
album should be out in like June.
All
Cool.
right.
What's your first album called?
The first album is called Mirrors.
Yeah,
It's on
it's a good song.
iTunes.
The title track is a good tune.
Yeah. We're moving into kind of a different direction
All right.
with
Yeah.
the next one, just a better direction.
Good. I would hope that you approve of your newfound direction.
Yeah, I'm happy with my new direction, and
That's
I'm
good.
happy with the musical that's going along with it. Because I wanted to have, like, instead of just having, like, a release party for my album, I want to have, like, a musical.
All right.
But in writing my musical, I realized that it is difficult to write a musical
Sure. Yeah.
because it needs to be good.
Right.
Yeah,
You want
well,
it to be good.
That's
That's
pretty
the
much
kicker.
anything you
That's
do.
the
You want it to
kicker.
be good, right?
No, yeah.
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 But good is subjective.
Good
but
is subjective.
you want it
Yeah.
to have a point and be concise and
That's
tie
what makes
everything
it
all
tricky.
together, and then you have
Mm.
all these songs but
Well,
you
let's
know,
hear one of those songs.
I really enjoy writing about prostitution. Okay, I actually have a song called. I can play a
Let's just
song
sneak that.
topically. Do you want me to play a song? Are you ready for that?
Can you
We're
play a
ready.
song about
We are ready.
prostitution?
Yes.
All right. Cool.
All right. All we'll have to do is you'll just pass me that mic, and I will set it up. All right. We've got a really good mic stand here.
We're gonna.
Comedian Matt Alspaugh is the mic stand. Hello. All right. Well done.
Can you hear me? Can you hear it?
We can hear you.
All right. This song is called "I'll Just Be a Prostitute." You'll never see my point of view. Even the drive to Brooklyn from the city's too far for you. You don't hear what I say. You don't see what I do. So I'll just be a prostitute. 'Cause why should I be faithful to a lover I don't trust when I could be making money over someone else's lust? What's the point of all of this? What's the point of you? Or I'll just be a prostitute. And baby, you've been the light to guide me home, but the door shuts right behind me, and I feel more alone. You don't believe in God, 'cause you say that there's no proof. Well, why should I believe in love when all I have is you? So why should I be faithful to a lover I don't trust when I could be making money over someone else's lust? What's the point of all of this? What's the point of you? Or I'll just be a prostitute. And I never said that it's the right thing to do. And baby, you're killing me with the things you put me through. I've tried and I've given you every part of me, but there ain't nothing you want you don't already have, so where does that leave me? Why should I be faithful to the lover I don't trust when I could be making money over someone else's lust? What's the point of proving a love that isn't true? Or I'll just be a prostitute. Yeah, I'll just be a prostitute. Hold on to there. There we go.
All right.
Wow, that's a good
Very
one.
That was very nice.
That's a good one.
Thoughts?
I love
I
it.
thought that was good.
I
I
love
liked
it.
the
Up a little.
subject matter.
Yeah.
I liked the melody. I liked everything about it.
Yeah, I'm a big
You know,
fan.
no one ever writes songs
excited
about
for
like
this
being
new
a
album.
prostitute.
I'm gonna be walking down the
Like,
street singing.
I'll
I'll
just
just be a prostitute all day long tomorrow.
It's
Good,
about
good.
like hating someone so much you just like want to be a prostitute. 'Cause you're
Oh,
like,
hate
I
it.
could
Despite
just-
them.
For a second, I
just
thought
as-
you said it's
I
about
always said
Haiti.
that if I was gonna be a stripper, my stripper name would be Spiteful because I hate my
Spiteful.
parents.
Ooh.
Like,
Oh.
no, I love my parents, but it'd be funny.
I love your parents too. Your parents are great.
I actually talked to
Your
my
mom.
I talked to her before I came on, and I'm like, I gotta go. You remember Brent? And she's like, Oh, Brent, he's so funny. She still thinks you're
So-
like
Oh,
hilarious.
man.
All
Your
you
mom
listeners out there, if
loves
you don't
me.
think Brent's funny yet, Jess
Oh
Labus's
my
mom,
God.
Mrs. Labus,
Oh my
says
God,
that.
Mrs.
she
Labus
thinks you're hilarious.
loves me. Like,
Thinks you're hilarious.
she used to when we were in high school. Jess would just drive me around everywhere all the time.
Remember when you ran out of gas at the bottom of my street?
I do. And I walked over, and your
I
mom
had to
was like,
pick you up.
You are so funny. You ran out of gas.
I had to pick you up and drive to the gas station and fill up a gas canister and like literally manually fill your car with gas.
"Yeah, that was sad." That made me want to be a prostitute.
Good times. Good
Yes.
times. Good times. Great oldies.
Good times.
Yeah, good time.
This is the radio.
All right, so
Time.
I want to hear, I think, another song.
Yeah.
I think we're already
All
ready
right.
for another one if you're ready.
All right. Okay.
Are these all going to be off the new album? Let us know.
Are they all
All right,
about
cool.
prostitution? No. Okay.
This one.
Hold on, let me turn you up a little bit. Hold on, which mic do you have, Matt? All right.
Wait, why don't you talk for a second while I tune on?
Okay.
Tuning up.
The tunage.
There it is.
All right.
Don't talk.
Talk. Be interesting.
Talk. We got to talk. We're trying to be interesting.
All right. But I'm altering the levels here.
I saw Brando bobbing his head in the green room.
Yeah, Brando is loving it.
Yeah.
I saw Woody Allen.
Did you see
Yeah.
Woody? Woody's here?
Woody Allen.
Oh, we're
might
gonna
be
have to
here.
get Woody in here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bring the goods. Bring the goods.
Bring in the goods.
Alright, this song is called People Are Staring. It's kind of about being like depressed and unemployed. Kind of like going crazy. And how people can judge you for like going crazy and being depressed. You've been on unemployment for how many months now? I know it's hard out there, but you gotta get a job somehow. You just send out your resume. Actually, are you okay? 'Cause you don't seem to smile the same. Just saying, did you wanna come and get a drink with us this Saturday? It's gonna be a big group, we'll miss you, think about it. Yeah, okay, see, there is life outside of your apartment, despite the voices in your head. Baby, everybody's been there, that's what some famous person said. And people are staring, well, they're looking this way. People are staring, tell me what should I say? People are staring, yeah, they're looking this way. People are staring. Remember when we laugh about the future, 'cause it had never happened to us. Yeah, the future, it was funny how it swallowed all those other people up. Yeah, we drink till we weren't thirsty. Yeah, we'd eat till we were full. We'd go spending all the money, 'cause tomorrow there'll be more. And people are staring, well, they're looking this way. People are staring, tell me what should I say? People are staring, well, they're looking this way. People are staring. I could tell you're not crazy if you do the same for me. Maybe I could try to save you, but you just ask me to leave. Oh, see, we're all getting worried. Yeah, we're starting to get mad. Oh, 'cause nobody believes you that it really hurts that bad. So step back from the ledge and take the drink out of your hand. Oh, see, we're tired of your stories, 'cause with you it's always the end. And people are staring, oh, they're looking this way. People are staring, tell me what should I say? People are staring, oh, they're looking this way. People are staring, so I just look away.
Great.
All right. I enjoyed that one
Thoughts?
That's great. That's the title track.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's really good.
Thank
You're killing
you.
it. You're killing it.
too. Yeah. I think
You know,
I've known you
always
for a
been
long
huge
time,
fan,
Jess, and I don't
as you
think I've
know,
ever heard you
and
play.
you're
And
getting better and better. You have so heard.
I don't
her
think
play.
I ever went to a gig.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, wow. We used to go all the
But I
time.
probably
when we
should
first-
have.
when we moved to the city. Yeah, you should have.
Oh,
Clearly.
well, what are you gonna do?
Someday.
All right. Any gigs coming up, Jess? Speaking
No,
of
I'm
which.
just kind of working on the album.
All right.
I sing in my boyfriend's band too as backup.
What's the name of that band?
Zach Smith Band.
Zach Smith Band.
Yeah.
Jersey or New York?
He's out of Jersey. I'm in Jersey right now too.
All right.
It's all right.
Jersey.
Never thought
What
I'd
part?
never
What
thought
part?
I'd see the day, but it's
Listen. Don't. Jersey is a great place.
It is.
All right?
It is. It's so much better than I ever thought it would be.
No, I'm a fan.
You can like go. You can like drive around.
Yeah, you
And,
can.
Yeah,
like,
check
you
that
can do
out.
that.
Like really, no.
In
After
fact,
being
that's
in
pretty
New
much
York-
what everyone does in Jersey. is
After
they
being
just
in New
drive
York
around.
for like 8 years, like living in the suburbs is like an amazing novelty. Like you can drive around and like drink iced coffee and just like
Word.
go to the grocery store and Starbucks. That's mostly what I do.
Yeah. That sounds great. That sounds
It's
great.
like
go to, like,
you do
chain-
everything you would do in New York, but
you
instead
get
of
to
walking
drive.
there,
Drive.
you drive there.
That sounds good.
I love going
That
out to the
does sound
country.
good. I love
you
driving.
go to like chain
I
restaurants.
hate
Love
driving.
driving. In fact, I'm a little uncomfortable right now because I'm sitting on Willis's right,
Yeah.
and it kind of feels like he's driving the show, and that's.
And I've been known to crash pretty much
Yeah.
everything
I
I've
always
No.
drive. I am always the driver. The only two people who were ever kind of my driver
Yeah.
were both before I had my license, and it was Jess.
You didn't have your license for a long time.
I didn't get my license till I was like 18 and a half.
Yeah, that's right.
I went out for it
Oh my
18
God,
and a
I did
half.
fucking drive
when
you
I
with
was
so many
when I was
places.
when I was like 17 or so. I tried for my license, and I had my arm was in a cast up to the shoulder, so I couldn't shift or like I couldn't do anything. I fucked up so bad, I failed, and then I was just kind of discouraged, and I didn't go back to try again until I was like, and I was kind of also lazy and not good at planning things. So I didn't manage to get my license till I was 18 and a half.
That's all right.
So Jess was at one point the person who would just drive me everywhere. We
So
were
you
just-
didn't get your license till you were 18 and a half, and I lost my license when I was 19.
Do you remember that one time
Wow.
I left
You
you?
needed to, though.
Yeah, no, I
You're
needed to.
much better off without that
Oh,
license.
yeah, no, that's...
They would've been the death
I
of
would have
you.
been dead by now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 3 states, Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, they all conspired against me, and
Wait, why? What happened?
I, like... Well, let's see. I had my license from, like, 17 to 19, and I had, like... I don't know, like 15 accidents, 3 totaled cars. It was...
Wow, don't
Like-
jinx me with your bad car luck.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
I'm
all
like,
me. I
I'm
can't...
like new to this whole driving again thing, and I like.
You
still
can't get
panic, like,
jinxed
every
by
time.
me. It's just the pure inability for me to pay attention to anything other than my music or the blunt. And
Oh, that could do it.
driving
He's got a
just...
one-track mind.
Well, 2-track, but
Isn't that like a
driving
half a
just
track?
doesn't fit into there.
You got like
Music and a blunt. I can
Yeah.
roll a blunt while I'm driving.
Alright.
I cannot crash if I'm rolling a blunt.
mm,
That's the truth.
yeah,
It's when I'm not rolling a blunt that I see. I was sober every time I crashed. Actually,
yeah.
yeah, I was never
That's
smoking
good,
weed.
'cause you'd be like in jail maybe if you weren't.
Nah, they can't hold Willie Woo Styx in the cell. I'll break out.
He'll break out with rhymes.
Yes, sir.
He will spit hot fire.
I'll open your
Do you have
grill.
a job
Willis
now?
raps
Do you have
now.
like a
Willis is a rapper.
Oh yeah,
Really?
I'm
Like
international
full-time?
hip
Willie is
international
a
hip hop
full-time
superstar.
rapper.
Yep.
That's cool.
International because
Internationally
we're on
known.
the internet.
Yep.
Right.
That's right.
So and he
That's right.
raps on the show. So
That is true.
and he's a star
Internationally.
because I think he's good.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
And that's all I
it
really
takes.
He's my biggest fan.
All right. When's your album coming out?
We're looking for August, but we might have to push back to September. We're trying to get a few people on it. They don't know
Yeah.
if they can. I don't want to drop the names
Dr.
yet.
Dre.
Well, come on.
No. I said that on the mic. Word. All right. I wasn't supposed to say anything.
We got to keep the
Dre
people in
is coming out?
stitches.
No, I wasn't supposed to say anything. He might be doing a collaboration with Dr. Dre.
We don't know.
Wow,
We don't know what's going
that's
on
big
with it.
time.
Willis
But,
might be on the detox. We don't know.
I could be.
We're not.
Do you
supposed
ever have
to-
like callers call in?
We're trying to set that
We
up.
don't have callers call in
Listen,
because
stop
we
pointing
don't.
out our
Because you
inequities.
probably need
Yeah,
like a
no.
thing, right? To be like, oh,
Yeah.
caller.
We could probably get
we could like Skype people.
You know what we could do?
Oh.
We could get a Twitter account and people could send things
Yeah,
on
you
Twitter.
people do that on
No.
radio station all the time.
Yeah,
like, oh,
dude.
this new tweet from
And then we could talk
so-and-so.
shit about people.
They
I
say
mean,
People we
you're
don't
a
know.
fucking loser,
I don't know.
right?
I
Like, what
haven't
do you
found-
think about that?
I haven't been able to get into Twitter yet. I can't.
Nah,
do it
me
yet.
neither, but
I
I
still
think
can't
I
do
might
it.
delete my Facebook and go full Twitter.
Really?
I
Oh,
like it
man.
because you feel more anonymous.
See, I'm all about the photos.
I feel like everyone's spying on me.
See,
on
but they
Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm like,
fucking
stop looking
they
at
are.
me.
Facebook up.
Stop
They are.
looking at me all the
They-
time
no,
while I
they're
sleep.
they're
and
going to your Facebook page, looking at your photos, and trying to find the ones that say summer, because that's where chicks in bikinis
Oh,
Yeah,
are. right
bikini
now.
shot.
I
Yeah.
didn't even.
That's what they do. Or they,
That's
yeah.
right.
People are looking at your vacation pictures on Facebook.
No.
Stalkers. They are.
Either like
They
summer
are.
or like spring
They
break,
are.
freshman year. That's the type of labels you're looking for.
They're
usually.
doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's-
Stalkers
I
are stalking
Oh,
you
I want
on
to stop
Facebook.
that. I don't like
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen.
I really don't like that.
You are being
I
stalked.
think I'm gonna delete my Facebook.
Everyone. That's why.
No, keep your Facebook. It's all right. We're all being stalked now. That's
I don't
good.
Like, I don't.
think
I
it's
honestly
healthy.
feel paranoid about it.
I think it's
honestly
healthy.
Feel
I
like
think everyone should be stalked. It's
It humbles
you.
you.
Agree.
yeah.
It's a humbling experience to be stalked.
Yeah. You remember that someone's always looking over your shoulder, so you don't do anything, that you wouldn't want them to see.
Too
The other, like a
outrageous.
week or two ago, I got like very drunk and wrote a bunch of weird stuff on Facebook, and and I really didn't.
Oh,
like
so this is the true story. This is the real story. No one is stalking you. You
Yeah.
just fucked
You,
up.
yeah, you don't
You
want.
got
I
drunk.
just acted like
You
a-
drunk dialed
like a
Facebook.
Really, yeah, I totally
You were-
drunk Facebook.
What did
at
you
it.
say?
I
Drinking
was
and
like,
typing.
like writing like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm like, and it's all spelled completely wrong.
Oh god.
Like,
oh man.
Well, so now
like
maybe you
very
can play it
embarrassing.
off
didn't
like you were
spell
trying to
check
write
it.
other words.
yeah,
Maybe that's what you got to do.
and
But,
be like, English is not my first language, and that's why I was so depressed. Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, you were depressed
just-
because you couldn't spell.
I'm sad because I don't know English.
That'll fuck you up.
I was sad 'cause I drank like a bottle and a half of wine, and it made me sad.
Yeah.
See, wine always
Hey.
makes me happy. Wine is like a high. It's like gin or like.
Well, anyone who Jess offended with her Facebook post, now you've heard it here
No,
on
I think I just
ANARCHY.L.E.S.
offended,
We
like,
got the
myself.
She
scoop.
didn't mean
I
it.
just-
She was just drunk. She didn't mean it. She's okay. She's not depressed.
She's not
No,
depressed.
I'm good right now.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
happy.
good.
I'm happy.
You're doing well right now. I mean, you're killing it so far on our radio
Oh,
show.
thanks.
You
we
got
have
another
a great radio show.
We have a fucking
show is
awesome
so
You
radio
guys just
show.
like congratulate
I can't get
yourself.
Our
all
show
Oh,
day.
yeah.
is so good.
Well, we had this
No,
theory
this is-
that
yeah.
if we just say it enough that
You know,
we're
that's
good,
That's what it is. You're
like
willing it.
everybody
Willing
will be
it
like,
into-
damn, like.
It's
I
like-
mean, we are ill,
It's like
but
not
I
so
remember
subliminal messaging.
When you used to like wear like shorts and t-shirts, like when it was very cold, and you'd be like, "I'm willing spring,"
yeah,
Yeah.
and I still think
I
you
used to
have
think
some
that I was stronger than cold. I'm a very
Yeah, you wouldn't
stubborn
be
person.
cold.
I'm very
we did.
stubborn.
We defeated winter though 1 year.
We did.
We
Me and
did.
Willis
Stronger
took
than
winter
cold.
And
down
Doug.
one time.
Don't leave out Doug.
And me and Willis and our boy Doug,
We
Uh,
fucked winter up.
we
Okay, but how do
We-
you fuck winter?
we like judo chopped a bunch of frozen twigs off of trees, and
Yeah, we
that
knocked
was-
down some really big icicles in a train tunnel.
We threw
Yeah, and
rocks
you're
at
like,
icicles.
Fuck you, winter.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
And
broke.
like literally the
But,
next
like,
day,
see,
winter
Well,
was
icicles-
that's probably
over.
why winter hasn't really come
Icicles
back this
don't
year.
really
no,
do it
winter
like.
It's a
isn't
you
even-
guys totally
Yo,
did.
I didn't even realize that.
Wow.
Yeah, winter's afraid
We
of you.
scared winter away
We're
so
awesome.
bad last year that it didn't even want to fucking
It didn't want to
step.
even come back.
Now I know.
We
didn't
fucked
even
winter
wanna
up.
step.
You are welcome, America.
Yeah,
Northeast America. Not
Yeah.
all of America gets cold weather.
true.
True.
I know
good
this because I
observation.
took one meteorology class. And that's why I
Willis
know
telling it
these
like
things.
it is.
Some places are warm, some are cold.
What,
There's
Matt?
bad weather all throughout America. Why should the Northeast be privileged enough just for you? I say we get a band tour going. You know, you can play your music, and then you go down to Tornado Alley.
Mm.
You guys fuck up some tornadoes, so they got a nice next
Yeah,
to tornadoes.
let's
Yeah,
take out all the
we
bad
just
weather.
go
We could do
everywhere
it.
there's
We could
bad
do it.
weather and be angry.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Earthquakes,
I don't know. It
goodbye.
might have been a one-time thing, but we defeated winter. Yeah, tornadoes are intimidating.
A tornado fucked up.
powers
Let's,
are
I mean,
limited.
I
Yeah.
saw Twister. You know, like we don't have that many Pepsi cans at our disposal.
I'm
It's
not
we
comfortable
get fucked
fighting
up.
a tornado.
We don't.
We don't have. Well, I'm kind of glad we don't have. Helen Hunt's ugly as fuck.
All right, I wanna divert the conversation here away from Helen Hunt being ugly as fuck. Just real quick.
No,
what?
I want to divert
do.
the conversation way
I
away
want to
from
divert
Helen
the
Hunt.
conversation away from Helen Hunt and back to Jess playing us another song.
Another song.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Yeah.
All right.
How's that?
Do you have a song about how Helen Hunt is an ugly bitch?
I don't.
You should write.
You should
That
probably write
has
that.
never really inspired
Yeah, but no,
me.
you shouldn't. Helen Hunt, you know,
we're gonna have her on the show next week. You shouldn't be talking shit
No,
about her
she's
like
physically beautiful, but I'm talking about inside. She's just an ugly,
Oh, really?
ugly person.
It's the inside?
She's gonna hear this, and when she's gonna not want to come on the show next
don't
week
think
anymore.
Helen
Well, you know what,
Hunt's
Helen
ever
Hunt?
gonna hear
I
that.
am not mad about you. So
you know,
there.
oh shit, you
Oh,
probably
I just got
cost
that.
us.
Paul
Helen
Reiser is welcomed here anytime he wants.
All right, well,
Helen Hunt.
well, we didn't already have an agreement
Fuck
with
you,
Paul
Helen Hunt.
Reiser. Helen Hunt was supposed to be on
Well, you
the
know
show
what?
next Saturday.
Helen Hunt doesn't
You
have a
messed
career,
up.
and Paul Reiser, or no, Helen Hunt has a career. Paul
messed
Reiser
up, Willis.
doesn't. So who do you think we're going to be able to get?
We already had Helen Hunt. She was supposed to come. You just messed it up.
Well,
All right. Well,
I'm still
now
not
we
retracting
won't have
anything
Helen
I
Hunt
said.
next
All right,
week,
I'll play like
folks.
a
I'm sorry.
lighthearted song.
I want to hear from Jess. Enough about this.
It's about like when I dated like a million people, and it's just called Dustin's Stupid Song.
Dustin's stupid song.
Yeah. So this guy, he had a tramp stamp. He there are like of this makes it even better of dice. It's above the dice. Above the dice, it said lucky number 13.
Oh God. The mics are turned up to pick up
All
the
right,
music. So
all
if
right.
you're talking
You
to
can
the
turn it
mic,
back up
blast
now.
it. All right, here we go.
All right. I think you're number 13. Yeah, that number, it sounds right to me. But it was a record like 2 months, almost 3. Lately I go through boys like days in the week. And some of you are handsome, some of you are smart, but all of you, I couldn't help but tear you apart. Maybe I'm just selfish, I just want to make my mark, but all the earth's been claimed, so I settle for boys' hearts. But maybe someday I'll change, find somebody great. Someday when the world stands still, I will. Till then, boy, let's be friends, boy. You know I'll always love you till I find someone new. See, I left my heart below Union Square, called the bartender in the morning, but nobody found it there. Oh, fuck, I should've warned you what you're getting into. I'm not nice, but I'll pretend to be, cause I'm hot and my bank account's shot, and I'm not gonna ask, but I'll take what you got. Oh, but maybe someday I'll change, find somebody great. Someday when the world stands still, I will. Till then, boy, let's be friends, boy. You know I'll always love you till I find someone new. And no, it's never one thing in particular. Can't say what it is, can't express it in words. No, it's just not right, gonna give you up. Cause no matter what you do, it'll never be enough. So you're too tall, too short, too broke, or you're too plain, or you tell bad jokes. Maybe it's like your whole worldview, or maybe it's your weird lower back tattoo. Ew. But maybe someday I'll change, find somebody great. Someday when the world stands still, I will. Till then, boy, let's be friends, boy. You know I'll always love you till I find someone new. And everything's fine till the warning signs wave my red flags. Well, they'll make you blind, cause I pull that crazy shit like, where were you at? Tell me, who were you with? Why didn't you call? You were lying after all. Well, fuck you too. Your is small. But maybe someday I'll change, find somebody great. Someday when the world stands still, I will. Till then, boy, let's be friends, boy. You know I'll always love you till I find someone new. Till I find someone new. Hi, my name is Jess. What'd you say your name was? Get it? Like I'm going out and meeting someone. Ha ha.
All right, well, that was fun. You know, you're very, like, you kind of have, like, that same attitude, like, that I feel from Alanis Morissette, like, circa Jagged Little Pill.
Like when she was good.
Yeah, exactly.
When she was good. Not when she was bad. 'Cause you're good.
Well, she went through like a phase where she like was Buddhist and like wrote like.
Yeah, nah, she was weird, but I think that comes from being Canadian mostly.
I love Canadians, though. I really do.
They grow great weed.
Really,
You grew
love
up right near Canada,
I
right?
did. So I love. I wish I was
Upstate, what?
Canadian. They have like health care. I think
That's
they're just
nice.
better. I think they're better.
That is. Is their dollar still worth more than ours?
No,
Did that go back?
I don't know. It got really close for a while.
Yeah, it was not like.
Which is like absurd. Like
When I was a
it's
kid, I
weird.
remember we went up there to buy Beanie Babies. You know, we needed
Bill
we needed
Barker
that
is
exchange
ridiculous.
rate.
Could I just say
We
that Bill
needed that
Barker
exchange
is the
rate.
most ridiculous man I've ever seen.
My dad is a silly motherfucker.
He will.
I
There is
love him.
no path he will not trek for a deal or a hookup.
Yeah, he will
It's
go
just-
to great lengths to get a deal.
But I'll tell you, you could go to the North Pole with a man and he'd run into a fucking penguin he knows.
He
You know?
would. He knows everybody. He just everywhere we go, we have to stop because hey, it's you and yeah. That's him though. That's
How's
Bill Barr.
Barbar?
Barbar's
Oh,
good.
Barbar.
Bill Barr and Barbar are good. You know, they just went on a vacation.
Where'd they go?
They went down south. They visited like 50 of our relatives on the
Nice.
way. They drove, of course.
They drove.
Oh yeah, they always drive.
I heard your parents drove to Europe once.
They did. They were like, yeah.
And you rode in the back, right?
Yeah, no, I was actually. What used to happen is my parents would just take me out of bed and carry me into the back of the van and put me in because there was a bed in the back of the van. So I would just wake up in another state. This has happened to me so many times. I've fallen asleep in one state and I woke up in another state. I can't tell you how many times.
It's happened to me before too, but for very, very different reasons.
I can imagine.
I was at a party once and I passed out in the back of someone I didn't know's car, and the next morning woke up in Providence without any of my stuff.
That's not good.
Did you ever find your stuff?
Yeah, no, my stuff
Wait,
was
wait,
back
wait,
at my
wait.
friend's house.
Were
where
you
I was
supposed to be
have
in
slept.
Right.
Providence?
No, I
Oh,
was.
then that's not good.
No, it wasn't good.
Ah.
I was supposed to have slept at my friend's house where the party was in Connecticut, but I drunkenly curled up in the trunk of somebody's car. Not the trunk, but the hatch. I climbed in the hatchback and fell asleep.
Did,
Yeah.
But you knew
Did
that.
you witness
you
a
knew
mob
them, right?
murder?
No.
Is this what happened?
No, I didn't. Luckily, end up witnessing any murders, but
No, you don't want to do that.
it was still a harrowing experience.
Harrowing.
Harrowing, yeah. I had
Is
no
a good
money.
word.
I was in Providence. Yeah, it was.
We support vocabulary here at LRS.FM.
I like the harrowing. Harrowing's.
Harrowing, it's a good word.
It's a good
It's,
word.
Harrowing. Yeah.
It's definitely the first time I heard it this week.
There you go.
So
There you go.
it's got that going for it.
Yeah, I got like a 690 on my English SATs. What?
Is that good?
I don't
Is
know.
that good? I don't even
I don't think it
remember.
really
What'd
is.
What was your full score? If you want to say it on there,
Are
and
we
you
gonna-
know
I
it's
got-
gonna be like 100 points more than
No,
it
I got
actually
a,
was.
No, I got a 1290. I got a 1290.
Oh,
I got a
look at this guy
I
over
don't
here.
believe
I got a
you.
1280. I got a 1280 the first time, and this is before they changed it, because obviously now.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they changed.
Yeah,
now
you
it's
can
out
get
of
like,
like.
you can get like a
score now.
2600 now, and there's a whole like creative writing part of it, which would
No,
be,
it's not 26. Yeah, 20. Is it?
but yeah, all
24.
right, but there's a whole creative writing part on it now that like for us fucking like weirdos and potheads and fucking kids that they tried to put on medication, maybe we could have done better.
Yeah, I would have
if they
done a
gave
lot
us a
better
shot.
if I had had a
But-
chance to be
if you could just
weird.
not
And no one
fill
told
in
me you're not supposed to
boxes.
take mushrooms before you take the SATs. You know that
Yeah, that
should
not
be a
in the prep
disclaimer.
class. That's bullshit.
So, fucking cacksuckers.
Yeah.
I don't think you need the SATs for anything.
No, down with the federal department.
I
of
did get
Education.
when I came to LRS.FM. They asked to see my SAT
Yeah.
scores.
Yeah. No, we're really tough at LRS.
It was my understanding you guys got this slot because of your SAT scores.
No, yeah. Luckily, Willis had me to bring up our
When-
average
when-
SAT score because we
When
wouldn't have gotten
Barker
this
says
radio
he got
show without-
1280, he means the total score of the hosts of this radio show
Yeah,
combined
combined.
was 1280.
That was the average.
That was the average.
And Willis got a 2. But
No, because yeah.
here we are.
We got another song, Jess.
I think.
All right, we
All
can
right,
do.
let's-
I think we've got to hear.
We've
another
talked
one,
about
'cause
SATs
this-
for long enough.
I've had. Yeah.
We're
I
on a
have
roll,
lot
and
of
we've had
songs,
some good tunes so far.
I don't know. What are we in the mood for? I guess.
happening. This song's called Downtown. I might fuck it up. This song is kind of related to like my Facebook experience the other week. This is about like drunk dialing people and saying like fucked up things. And yeah. We good? What's it like to get that call in the middle of the night? Like, what's this bitch talking about? What does she want to start a fight? Just can tell that you've been drinking. Nah, that's an understatement. Down when you're sober, let me tell you, you got some explaining to do. But I'll wake up somewhere downtown. I'm not lost, but I'm not found. I'll wake up somewhere downtown with someone who cares. So please go easy on me. Please don't be angry. I am aware of what I've done. I accept full responsibility. I am wild. I am crazy. I am anything you say. I am anything that will shut you up. 'Cause I want this to go away. I'll wake up somewhere downtown. I'm not lost, but I'm not found. I'll wake up somewhere downtown with someone who cares. Who cares? See, it's just a drink or two or three. I lost track 'cause they were free. It's the reason why some people I know, but they don't speak to me. I got a problem and then I don't. I got so many friends that I'm alone, and I think about it all day long. And I'll see you out after my show. But I'll wake up somewhere downtown. I'm not lost, but I'm not found. I'll wake up somewhere downtown with someone who cares. Who cares? So what's it like to get that call in the middle of the night? What do you call me when you're drunk? Just to start a fight, Jess. I can tell that you've been drinking. Nah, that's an understatement. And when you're sober, let me tell you, don't call back. It's over. The end. The
Great.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting to play so many songs.
Well,
When you play good,
we gave you a big slot. We
You
gave
get
you a
the
big time
mic.
slot because it was sounding great.
yeah, awesome. Loving your music.
Yeah, you've really come up with some cool new types of. I like how you're just like firing off little triplets of like little rhymes. I like when you do the little triplets of rhymes.
Your lyrics are
Like-
fun, but not in an annoying, obnoxious way.
Well,
It's
you're just your vocals are less languid than they used to be, and less sing-songy, and more kind of speaky. I like the speaky moments that you're getting into more.
Like
and
saying
like,
more
You're like
things.
rapping stuff too. No, it's great. It's great.
It's like girl rapping.
I'm loving
Like
it.
singer-songwriter rapping.
Right.
Which we don't have enough
Singer-songwriter
of.
rapping.
So
We
help.
don't have enough of it.
We don't. It's fun.
Right on.
Yeah, great music from Jessica Labus.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
In New Jersey, New York, and a state near you soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm curious to know
Hmm.
is where DJ Shady Kyle is at.
DJ Shady Kyle. With a name like that,
And the Tits.
he could be anywhere.
Our house band, the Tits. I mean, they're here.
The Tits are here.
They're in the
Is
house.
the house band like a band or
Half
like
of the Tits.
what are they? Are they like a?
No, yeah, our house band. We got they got a guitar, they got drums,
They got instruments.
Yeah, they play instruments. They make sounds with their voices and with their
Nice.
instruments.
Cool.
They're great. They're great. The Tits.
I love
We-
the Tits.
We were planning on having the tits close out the show with us. Have we got the tits are here? All right, it's going to take us time.
T-minus 15 minutes,
Yeah.
but we got the tits.
To wrangle the tits. It might take
Can we
time.
get the tits in 15 minutes or less?
Let's see.
You should write down like topics. So
Topics
you always
are
have
for
topics
bitches.
to discuss.
No.
Well, we were
We
doing
don't
some
need
Yeah,
topics.
then like
we were
every
doing the
day
Super
you
Bowl.
have like a
We
current
talked about the
topic
Super
of the
Bowl.
day, and then you
Well,
talk about
hey,
the topic.
we did that part while you were still driving around on your way from Jersey.
Dude, fucking
Yeah.
parking is horrible.
We were topical as shit earlier.
Super Bowl.
What did
Our
you talk
show
about?
is- our
Because
Because
show
I
is-
didn't get to weigh in on. I
Just-
heard you were
just let
Marlon
me tell
Brando
you,
talking
our
about the Super
show
Bowl.
is so good.
Do you care about the Super Bowl? Do you care?
No,
Wait, I don't care
could
either.
not give less of a
We
fuck
don't
of
care
a
that.
fuck
We care more about what
who wins
Marlon
the Super
Brando
Bowl.
thinks of the Super Bowl
Yeah,
than we
that's
care about the
interesting.
Yes,
actual
I do.
Super Bowl.
Yes, I do.
Although I am excited. I'm not like Barker. I'm not going to completely renounce my fanaticism
Do you
of
care about?
sports.
Do you want like the Giants or Patriots?
I want the Giants to win. I think it's going to be a good Super Bowl. I want the Giants to win basically because I'm a Yankees fan and I try to stick with New York teams. So when, I like to root for the Giants since they're a New York team. I wouldn't call myself a Giants fan,
Okay.
but I'm going to stop talking about it because I know Barker's going to have his period if we keep talking about sports.
Yeah, I really only wanted to hear what Marlon Brando had to say.
Hey,
I'm
did you know
kind
my
of
parents
over-
moved to Alaska?
What?
Yeah,
Why?
my parents live in Alaska.
For
now.
what?
When did your parents move to Alaska?
In October.
Did they really get
Oh my
$1,000 a piece when they moved there? To let the oil companies rape the land?
They might have. I don't know. I didn't ask. I
You
know
should
that's like a
ask.
thing because
That is a
that's
I think it
why.
was only really people who already lived there.
Well, and you can. The
Oh.
thing with Alaska is they have like you can like opt in to pay more taxes and get like free health care, but
wow.
mostly if you're like an Eskimo, something like that.
Are they like, because it's so fucking cold here, it's kind of like Canada, so
Right.
Well,
It's
cold
really
enough
hard
to
to
be
get there. It's
Canada,
like
so they
3
give healthcare.
planes.
we'll give you
It's
health
like-
care.
Yeah, it's like 3 planes to get there, and
Wow.
and there's no roads. Like once you're in the town, you have to fly. My mom has to fly on little biplanes all the time because she oversees like a couple hospitals. So Sue Labus is like flying around to see
That's
the
wild.
Eskimos at their clinics, like every 2 or 3 days.
So why?
Like, yeah, like on a
Why
very
did they
regular
move to
basis.
Alaska?
Because she had a job there.
All right.
So her and Bob,
What's she
They
doing
went.
in Alaska?
she's a COO of hospitals.
Oh, wow.
I probably shouldn't have.
The hand of the king.
She's the hand of the king in southeastern Alaska.
Right on. Right on.
So if you
good to be the
ever
king.
find yourself in southeastern Alaska and you're in trouble,
I do
call
wind
on
up
the
there
hand of
from
the
time
king.
to time.
Yeah.
You know, when you ride that 6 train too far in Brooklyn, you don't know where the fuck you're going to end up, so. Hey, New
Near
York
Juneau.
humor.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm from there. That's where I'm from.
my mom's accent like fits in there.
To Alaska?
Yeah,
What's the Alaskan? Is it like.
It's like Midwestern. It's like Sarah Palin. My mom kind of
It's
talks
like,
like
ooh,
Sarah
yeah.
Palin.
Like
yeah.
that kinda
It's
thing?
like,
Ooh.
like yeah, like what are you doing? Like, meh.
All right. That's a pretty good accent.
I don't know.
It's like you're always cold.
Yeah, you're always cold.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, syrup on the pancakes. Oh, yeah.
And they're right by Russia, so there's like historical
that.
Russian culture.
Wait, how close is Alaska actually to Russia?
Not close enough to actually see it.
See
out
it
of
from your backyard?
Yeah, no.
All right.
That was not meant literally, I don't think. Yeah. It's a pretty good distance.
All right,
It's
like,
not like Connecticut.
You
and
couldn't
Long
take
Island.
like a blunt ride there from Alaska.
You couldn't. No.
Well,
Well, it
the
depends
normal
on where
person
you are.
couldn't.
If you're up in like the North Pole, Alaska, then it's really close. And in the wintertime, there's a piece of Alaska that freezes over, and you can technically walk to Russia, but they don't like you to do that. And that's
I
where
would
it's like
love
super
to do
cold.
that.
Is it
It's super
illegal
cold.
or is it just frowned upon?
It's
I bet it's both.
yeah, exactly. Like one time I rode a jet ski to Canada, like from when I lived in Buffalo, and we didn't
Yeah.
get it. We were like 15. You can do it, but you really shouldn't. Like
Yeah.
it's
That's
just,
wild.
We've thought about running drugs like that
That is true.
on jet skis.
Well, if they ever bring back the draft, I'm gonna have to fucking go
Yeah.
to get to Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I might go
'Cause
to
I don't have
Mexico.
I don't have a passport.
Can you go to Mexico? Because it's warm in Mexico. And
It's so
like,
ridiculous that
yeah.
you need a passport to go to Canada now.
well,
no, you need a passport to fucking wipe your ass now.
no, don't wipe your ass with your
I
passport.
lost my passport a long time ago, and now
no,
it's like
mine just
$100
expired
to
when
get
I was
it.
like 4, and
Yeah.
I haven't had one since, and I'm off the grid. So
I just got a new one,
I
actually.
don't know what the.
That's right,
fuck
no
I'm-
mail. When the
Yeah,
no,
I don't get
no,
any mail.
I don't get mail either.
I
No
don't
mail.
pay taxes. I don't pay war
You should not
taxes.
announce that.
Yeah, dude.
Why? No. I don't have any. I don't have like income that I would have to pay taxes on. I'm off the grid.
That's true.
I
No
don't
income.
pay rent. I don't.
I made $100 on the books this year.
On the book.
I made $100 on
Did
the
you?
books
You
this
don't have
year.
to pay taxes unless it's more than like.
No, I'm
8
almost
grand or
worried that if
something.
I file, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Hey, give me $20." And I'd be like, "Yo, bro, like, I gotta get high."
I honestly think it's either 3 or 8 grand you have to make more than to have to pay taxes.
3 or 8. That's a pretty big jump.
Yeah, I think
I
'cause
didn't
I'm
make
confusing
3
it with
or
like
8,
the number
so.
box that you fill your amount into. I don't know. On your like W-2s, but yeah.
You know what? You need kids so you can claim them. That's what you need.
You guys
Yeah.
should like claim each other, like one.
Yeah, we should
Can
adopt each
Can we
other.
do that?
Do you know
Can
adult
you do
adoption is a
that?
thing?
No.
Yes.
But can
Yes.
we adopt each
Yes.
other?
One has to adopt.
But
the
then
other.
I don't
No,
want to
but
be
what if-
worried about him all the time, what he's out doing. And
I just read a story about some guy who adopted his girlfriend because he's like going through a divorce. Instead
she's
of-
under 18.
No, she's like 42.
Oh,
And it's
why?
yeah, because he has a lot of money and he's trying to put the money in a lot of different places.
Well, if he had a lot of money, he should get a 24-year-old, not a 42-year-old.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Anyways, off the topic. So adult adoption though is a thing, and that's why like with gay marriage and everything. Before that, like gay people would sometimes do adult adoption, so that you could get like rights and stuff.
So does that
which
mean
I-
like
Yeah.
if your spouse cheated on you, you can ground him?
Yes, it does.
Is that what that means? Because that'd be a nice little thing to have in a relationship.
That was a
Yeah.
good joke.
Yeah.
This is why I'm on the radio,
You
Jess.
gotta have hand.
You gotta have
You gotta have hand.
hand. Hand is important.
You need hand.
And especially if you end a relationship, then you really need hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you have to like. I don't know how you would end it if you like adopted them.
Yeah.
Can you unadopt a person?
Well, that's the thing. Like, how do
Yeah,
you
right?
You can't divorce the child
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
tell the child it's not your fault. You know, like. So,
But like I know like kids get like filed to get away from their parents.
yeah, they
I don't know how you
secede from the
unadopt a
families.
person.
My mother would kill me if I did that. I think.
Whoa.
Like, if I like decided like to fill out the paperwork that was like you're not my mother anymore, I'm pretty sure she'd hunt me down and put a
Yeah.
hatchet in the back of
So
my
then-
neck.
Yeah. That's not gonna be good. We
Nah.
can't do that. But yeah. So how are we gonna adopt each other then?
I don't. It was Jess's idea.
I don't know. Now I'm confused.
No.
We're
I'm
gonna
not
go to
really
some
sure
music.
about the
We're
whole
gonna hear
thing.
some music right now.
All right, should I say goodbye then? Cause am I done?
Well, yeah. Why don't we? I guess we should say
All right,
goodbye.
bye.
We should.
I mean, we're almost at the end of the show.
I know there's only like 5 minutes. 7
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, we can go over if we need to.
We can go over. See, this is the thing. We
Are there
can- we
any
can
laws
make
in
the
this
show
land?
longer.
Really?
No.
This is
We
Not
can-
literally. Like this dude Ariel gave us free reign of this internet radio.
and
I mean,
hence
we
the
could
name
go over.
ANARCHY.L.E.S. We don't start.
We do what we
We
want.
start when we want.
It's really
We
from
want.
anytime to anytime.
Yeah, it's free.
The whole 11 to 1 is
It's
just like
utopian
semantics.
program.
We still got Woody Allen weighing in the
And
green room.
The only thing that
So.
matters is when does Shady Kyle want to go to bed? Because this is
That
DJ
is
Shady
true.
Kyle's bed.
His room. Oh.
It is.
And in addition to being a music studio, which it is, you know, this is a real music.
No, there's like
studio.
a lot of
It's a real
wires.
studio.
There's a lot of wires
This
and
is.
computers.
Look at all the wires. and
Look at the
stuff.
bass guitar.
There
There's a
is.
guitar.
Yeah, there's
Music's
a
the
lot going
bass
on.
guitar.
They can't see it though,
Yeah.
so we have to like
This is
Use the
describe
right
it.
jargon.
There's like
Yeah.
a lot of weird
We
shit
got a
in this
guitar
room.
case.
There's swords,
Yeah.
incense, elephant statues, mannequins, pictures of skulls.
Our radio show is so good.
Bongos.
How good
Of course,
is it?
Bukowski.
So good.
And a big sign that says ANARCHY.L.E.S.
That is.
I'm gonna crank up DJ Shady
That's
Kyle's
pretty cool.
playlist, and I'm gonna go find DJ Shady Kyle.
All right, let's do
And I'm
that.
gonna see if we're extending the show because we might have to.
Because this is ANARCHY.L.E.S. You're listening, excuse me, to www.lrs.fm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my microphone needs to be turned down just a slight tatamundo.
We are done here at Anarchy.L.E.S.
Yeah.
The show just kind of flew by.
We've been able to finagle Marlon back into the studio just to say
Marlon
goodbye.
Brando is still here. He's gonna say goodnight.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really a pleasure.
Marlon, it was a thrill having you here.
Real quick before you go, Marlon, I just want to ask you, what's it like? What's the afterlife like?
You know, it's very, very tiring, actually, because you could do so much, but you still got to take naps.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that there's naps in the afterlife.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
You
On
still
big,
got a
on
nap.
big cushions. That's beautiful.
Plenty of pistachios.
Yes.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Lots to look forward to. Thank you, Marlon.
Thank you.
You were wonderful.
Thank you, Brent.
And I'd also like to thank our guest comedian, Matt Alspaugh, who was here with us. He already left.
Matty
He's
A.
gone.
Matty A.
Sorry.
He left.
We missed him.
We're going to put
But
Marlon in a cab.
We'll tell
towards
Marlon.
his way.
We'll tell Marlon.
Well, Marlon can travel on different levels and spiritual things. He'll
Yeah.
find his way.
Yeah, sure. He'll tell Matt that we said peace.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're not as clever as we hoped we would be.
Yeah.
Our radio show. What do you think?
It was wicked awesome, but like we probably could have brought it a little more awesomely. But
yeah.
I mean, we're ill as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
I think we have like the best radio show ever, but we're just gonna. I still want it to be even better.
Yeah, we're getting better every week. I think
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I agree. This week, I think, we're gonna find out later, but I think we may have
done the audio correctly.
All right.
And that's a big step forward.
So all our
because-
fans have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
All
Giddy
right.
up.
But, you know, then we might have to start relying on content. And
Yeah, our content is
The
weak.
heck
That's
could
where
be.
we.
But it's been fun.
Hey.
Hey.
That's gay.
Yeah, it's a little gay.
We shouldn't
Not
say
that there's anything wrong with that. Who's talking shit over there?
What should we say? Do you say something at the end.
We
right?
say, you say.
I usually say like tune in next week.
Yeah.
Saturday, every Saturday.
Every
from
Saturday.
11 to 1
Ish.
on LRS.FM.
11-ish to 1-ish.
Yeah.
ANARCHY.L.E.S.
Yeah. That's the name of the show.
www.LRS.FM. Peace out, New York.
It's dead.
Get murder, only the people did the mix and I don't.